Hey guys, it's 8-Bit Eric, and the Nintendo Switch is home to all sorts of video games, good and bad, and I like to get out of my comfort zone once in a while and play something that I might not really have high of a regard for, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Today's game is called Magic Nations, which is like a card battling game. You know, I'm not really good at games like this, both in real life or not. There's a reason why I don't play Magic the Gathering in real life. And you know what? I was like, let's check Magic Nations out. Let's give it a little, hoot and holler and see what it's all about. So today we're gonna sink our teeth into Magic Nations, and we'll find out if it's worth buying for the Nintendo Switch. So if you're brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription, and let's begin, guys. So Magic Nations, as I mentioned, is a card-based battling game. So you get a deck of cards handed to you. You set out whatever kind cards you want to play, and then you go against an opponent. So there's both campaign mode, which is single player in this game, and you can play a quick match against people online. So there is online capabilities. Let me say off the bat, the user interface and the graphics of the game scream mobile game. So I'm not sure, maybe this was a mobile game on iOS or something. It feels like it might have been. So this is a budget title. You can't come in thinking this is going to be something that is going to be innovating the planet. So we all know Magic Nations right off the bat is a budget title, but it has online capabilities, which is really nice, and I've been able to play against people rather easily. So it looks like there is a fan base of people that do play Magic Nations on the Switch, so that is one plus for this game. You're actually able to play against people. Now, the basic premise, as I said, you lay out your cards, whichever ones you want to play from your deck, and you take turns. You basically choose what card you want to play and aim it at whatever opponent's cards you're able to hit. And you do this until the rounds just keep repeating and repeating until somebody just loses all of their cards. It's that simple. It's kind of like a board game in a sense. Certain cards have certain defense points, attack points, and health points. So there is some strategy here. Certain cards do certain things, like there's archer cards that can hit from far away, cards that can attack two different people, cards that heal. So there is a bit of a strategy here when laying out what cards you want to play and stuff. Me, I've never particularly been good at games such as this. I'm a noob when it comes to stuff like this, but Magic Nations wasn't too hard to pick up once you played through a few rounds or whatever. Campaign mode was pretty hard. I found my luck was more on the online play. I was able to beat actual people as opposed to the game. There are daily challenges and daily unlocks and stuff like that, which remind me of a mobile game. So there is a fair amount of content here for Magic Nations, but you got to keep in mind it's a simple game. You're not going to see much in way of graphics besides the drawings and the backgrounds and the cutscenes. You're not going to see much of a story. It's basically just a card battling game with little to no animation. So the presentation is basic in itself. You're not going to go in here expecting some huge graphics or anything like that. It is what it is. It's a card-based battling game, and that's all there is to it. So guys, I'm going to demo a quick match for you guys, and then we'll close it up. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Let's pick elves. I like elves for my decks. Again, I'm not the greatest person when it comes to playing RPGs that are card-based like this. It's a lot of reading and learning what cards do what and things like that. So pardon my my French, but I really suck at this. And I occasionally like to check out games that are out of my comfort zone, just because you never know what you're going to get or what you're going to miss out on. I've played a couple games of this. I guess I'm okay. I'm not the greatest. The computer actually gives me a tough time, but playing against somebody that is actually another player is a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to be playing against Izzy right now. So the idea is you get your deck and you place at least one card on there. But if you put one, you're asking to lose the match like nothing. You got to put a variety of them. Me, I have no idea what does what, so I just kind of fill up the board a little bit and see what I can place down there and go about my merry way. After every round, you do draw more cards, So the idea is to try to just last as long as possible. That's all I'm able to pull out. So here we go. My opponent is going. So the opponent's going right now. And basically you just select the card and select who you're going to go up against. So I can pick one of these three. Let's go ahead and let's go after the higher card. Right there. So I did 8 damage, I believe. And yeah, this is... I mean, this is a pretty standard type of game like this. So that card got eliminated. So now it's time to... I'm gonna Retribution that guy right there. So that was 4. My turn again. Let's go ahead and just go down the line. There we go. So I guess he didn't have anything to play off of. But I did. I did. So... go. Oh, I could attack multiple. That's what I'm talking about. So that was an archer. I guess archers can attack multiple. Then there's like healers, stuff like that. So I did mention this does kind of play a little bit like a mobile game. So you can't expect much. You know, there's not any real serious graphics or animations or anything really groundbreaking from this game. You know, it is what it is. And let's see if I could even beat this round. I've won 1 or 2, but you know, this person seems like they're putting up a decent fight. I probably shouldn't have attacked that person. Didn't deal much damage out. Can't embarrass myself on my own channel. I already do that enough, right? Alright, so I don't know why he's been able to draw a couple cards since we've started playing. I don't... Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to draw some cards. And we'll fill up my territory. There we go. My bear actually attacked that guy pretty good. So let's go... Come on. There we go. Alright, so let's see if I can fill out some more. I was only able to put 1. So let's attack, I guess. Nice. So I think I'm not doing too bad right now, if I must say so myself. Seems like I'm doing okay, actually. Don't get penisy, kid. There we go. Opponent's turn. So yeah, again, this type of game is not really my vibe. You know, I don't really fuck with games like this too often. Oh, I just realized I'm pretty low on cards. I hope he doesn't kick my ass. Let's see if I can switch. Come on. Still the opponent turn. How many turns does the fucking opponent get? End the round. Alright, let's see if I could place any of these. Nope. Can't place any of those. Good for nothing. Can I place? There we go. That's what I needed. Alright. There we go. Now we are cooking with some fucking grease. Nope. Let's put some more out here. I think I won. So yeah, guys, you get the idea. You know, let's go ahead and move forward. We'll finish out with some closing thoughts on how this game, how I truly felt about Magic Nations. So Magic Nations does its job as a card battling game. You can't expect anything else too much here on that end. Luckily, this game is not overpriced or breaking the bank, but I do understand where some people might be like, yo, this was on Steam for cheaper, or this might have been a mobile game, which I haven't even bothered to check if this was a mobile game, but to me, this isn't my type of vibe. You know, while it was interesting enough to play against people online, whatever, I'm not too fond of card games. So for me, I'm going to say it is not a recommendation for me. I'm not going to recommend any. If you have any kind of doubt on playing something like this, it's probably not a must buy, but I do know that there's a variety of people out there that do enjoy things like this and play card battling games in real life too. I'm not going to say that this is robust of a card battling game as some other games that might be out there. It was, you know, for a budget title, it did its job, but it's not the greatest game out there, but it's not bad either. I'm indifferent when it comes to Magic Nations. I'm sure some of you guys that might want to check this game out after seeing the gameplay of me trying it out might want to give it a go. So guys, that's it for the video today. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're brand new, throw a subscription, and thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description.